Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's MZ here. This is now part 7 of my tarot card collection, and I hope you enjoy watching what cards I have to show you. I'm in the third drawer now, so these are decks I haven't used as often. They're much older decks as well. So yeah, let's just get right into it and I'll show you deck 151. The first deck I want to show you is this one, which I haven't actually used properly. I've looked through it and I'm just so scared of damaging it. This is the Amagio Arte. I really cannot pronounce what that says, but it's an Italian deck. You can see it's like really old school vibes going on here. I was such a lucky find. It's really hard to get out this like, matchstick kind of box. They're really packed in here. Scared of damaging it. Now you know why I don't use it. Try and get it out. There we go. I'm sliding it out now. This is such an old deck. It's a really weird design. It comes in like a sleeve like this, and then it's packaged like this. So this is how you open it up. So this is what it, I can't pronounce what it's called, but it's made in 1987. And it just comes with a flip out in Italian, which I can't read. Such a cool looking deck. And it's got sharp corners. There's another reason why I don't use this one, because the edges are not rounded off or anything. I don't like modifying decks. And the deck is literally plain on the back. It's like it's been homemade. I just think it's an excellent, cool little deck. And why I bought it is because it reminded me of like fashion magazine kind of thing going on. I just really like the artwork. So I haven't used this one. This is the Fool. And it's got Italian at the front top, I think, and English on the bottom. I just think it's really beautiful. There's a lot of detail in here. The clothing and the patterns and everything. It's very fashion magazine sort of look. And it's so cool. I like the different borders as well. I've never really seen this one shown before, and I just came across it online when I was just browsing the tarot decks, and I just fell in love with this straight away. I thought this is so neat. This hermit card's so cool. Definitely like a collector deck for me, not one I've kind of used, to be honest. I'm glad I have it. Really like the homemade feel of it. There's just so much detail, all the flowers and patterns and everything. So cool. I'll show you a lot more of these cards because I don't think a lot of people have seen this deck before and might be intrigued by it. Such a cool deck. Really love the major cards in this. And then it goes a bit hippie in the minors. There's still some cool patterns going on and colour. So we'll get that look for the swords with an image in the background. And cool cards. Then you have wands. Similar sort of thing going on. And pentacles. Just love how colour and vibrant it is. It's very fashion orientated. And the cups. Yeah, this is such a cool deck, and it's really great find. It's in really good condition as well, and I don't think it's ever really been used, to be honest. And yeah, it's so cool. And I'll be either have something that's made from 1987. I was probably conceived then, growing in my mum's stomach in 1987. So that's how old it is. It's like a year older than me. Wow, so crazy to think you have something that old and it's still in really good condition. It's such a weird box layout as well, but it's so cool. But that's what the deck's called. I can't pronounce it. So yeah, feel free to look it up if you're intrigued and trying to find yourself a copy. But this was literally a surprise find. I wasn't seeking it out or anything. I just saw it on eBay and I was just like, that's amazing. I need to buy it. So yeah, that's first deck I want to show you today. Another deck I want to show you is another oldie little deck. It's called the Whispering Tarot. It even comes with a CD. So you get there's a PDF document on a CD. That's how old this is. And on the inside it says Story of the Whispering Tarot, all the meanings. It was in 2008 this came out. So I just thought it was quite funny that CDs are kind of obsolete now, aren't they? But yeah, this is the Whispering Tarot. What the box looks like. It's made in 2008. I think it's a cute little deck. It's even been signed as well. 165 copy. I haven't really used this that much either. And they're quite small, they fit in the palm of my hand. That's what the backs look like. I love the backs. So I love that lime green colour, so cool. And there's no edging or anything. But it's such a cool little, cute little deck. And I had to get it when I saw it on eBay. It's really fun. Again, a lot of detail and patterns and everything. I think it's really cool. All the markings on that building with all the brickwork, it's just really, and the waves and everything. I think it's so cool. Oops, let's drop the cards everywhere. I've used this a couple of times, but not enough really to say I properly used it really. I like that it's fully illustrated. I just love the use of the colours and everything, and vibrancy of the skies are all like layered and like the sunsets happening all the time. I think it's really cute. I've all the detail on the bark, the trees, and this. You see the dots in the sky. It's just really well drawn. It's a great little deck. See all the ladies' faces there in the sea. It's so neat. So yeah, that's the Whispering Tarot by Elizabeth Hazel. Another deck in my collection is this one, the A-Weight Holographic Tarot. I just bought this because it's shiny. You can see the holographic on the box. That's what the box looks like. By Magic Seer. And yeah, it's an RWS, but with holographic all over it. Love a shiny card. Comes with a guidebook too. You get quite a bit of information on the meanings and stuff. But yeah, I just love how shiny it is. I think it's so cool. Each card's that sheen to it. That's what the backs look like. Edges are plain. It's just the front. All hollow. I just think it's so cool. It's so shiny. Trying to catch it in the light properly is a bit hard. But yeah, it's basically RWS but shiny. And the little magpie in me was like, ooh, I need it. I have myself a holographic deck. It's amazing. Not really showing very well on camera. But it's so cool. I do like, I'm really into holographic stickers and stuff like that in my planner and all that sort of thing. So I actually needed one for a tarot deck because I think it's so cool to have one. It's so shiny. And it's not like over the top shiny where it's blinding or you can't read it or see it. It's just very subtle, but I really like it. Yeah, it's just so cool. So shiny. I really like the ones with the silver background. You can see it much better, like the rainbows and everything. Can't really see it as much on the blue backgrounds. Yeah, it's just so cool. It's a RWS clone, but with holographic style going on. It's so cool. Great to have a shiny deck. And that is the AE Weight Holographic Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one. It's Zola's Astrological Tarot Fortune Telling Cards. It's a 4-in-1 game, but I don't use it as a game. I don't really use this much at all as tarot, to be honest, because it's confusing. It comes with a book, and it's got all the information on how you can play the game and all that sort of thing in here. There's a lot of information in here. And then it's got meanings at the back. But this is double-sided, this deck. This is why I don't use it. So I have like the playing card association, the upright and reversal meanings, but on the other side of the card, it will have a major arcana, and also it has lucky numbers on the back of some of them as well. So like the major will have the upright and reversal too. So it's really difficult to use because they're double-sided, because you have the majors and minors on each side of the card essentially. So it's really hard to really figure out what the reading's going to tell you. So I don't really use this. It's mainly just for collecting, really. But some of the cards are blank on the back, and some of them aren't. And then others have like these lucky numbers on the back. It is like really confusing. I don't really use this for reading. I liked the colour palette of it. And this is quite an old deck. It's very bowed. I think it had some water damage or something. But yeah, it's just really strange double-sided deck with lucky numbers and things on it. And then just RWS recoloured with all the writing of meanings and stuff on it. Yeah, I just don't use it for that double-sided thing because some of them are majors and some are lucky numbers, and it's just quite confusing, really. Yeah, this is quite a cool one to have. It looks really cool. So that's Zola's Astrological Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one, that Albino Weight Tarot. I just love the colouring of this one. It's an RWS clone, that's what the box looks like. It's in really bright, vibrant colours. And that's why the reason why I bought it. Because I love RWS imagery, but I just prefer this way this one's coloured to the standard one. It comes with a little book and everything with meanings in it. That's what the backs look like. And yeah, I just think it's really colourful and vibrant. Just so much more cooler than the other one. I don't know why. I like how it's correlates with the suit as well. Like pentacles are mainly green, and the one suit's a lot orange, and the cups are like teal bluey colour. I just think it's so cool the way it's coloured. I always forget to take the title cards out when I shuffle. Yeah, I just think it's more fun, more colourful. The swords are more like a pastel yellow. And there's much more vibrancy to it. I just think it's more fun. Mainly the orange of the one suit and the green of the pentacles really drew me into this. They really stand out when you're doing a deck and you see what suit comes up. I just think it's really cool. So yeah, that's the Albano Weight Tarot. Another deck in my collection is the Morgan Greer Tarot. This is what the box looks like. Yeah, this is another oldie but goodie deck. A lot of people are probably familiar with this one. It just comes with a little white book. And I really like the vibrancy and the bold colours in this as well. I like there's no borders as well. I think that's quite cool. Really like the way it's drawn and really just like the style of it. I like the bold thick lines that are used. I don't really have much. I love this devil card. It's a really cool one. I don't really have much to say really. That I just love the art style and the colours and how vibrant it is. It's got that old feel as well though. It's a cool deck. So vibrant and fun. And I like the faces and that very 70s sort of look going on. It was made in the 70s, I think. Very why it looks the way it does. So cool. When was this made? Oh, 79. Yeah, so late 70s. Such a cool deck. That's the Morgan Greer Tarot. And I've got to show you the amazing backs as well. I love the starry backs. So cool. Another deck I want to show you is quite a special one. My friend gave this to me. This used to belong to her dad, and he was just wanted to pass it along because he doesn't use it anymore. He bought this back in the when it first came out, and look how amazing this is. This is a Marseille deck. It's so cool. It come in this little cardboard box, makeshift box like this. And he said he used to read for his friends, but mainly used the majors to do so. And look at this box. So cool. And I love that I have something that someone's had from purchase right from the start. I'm the second owner of it. And it says tarot cards on the top there. And I just think this is so neat. I think this is the oldest deck I have. And it comes out like this. Such a cool Marseille deck. And that's what the inside looks like. It's just like a wooden golden box. Doesn't close all the way, but still cool. And it comes with 1970 this was made. It just comes with some information here. And then suggested interpretations there. I think that's quite fun. And it's nice to have something from my friends. And like I said, I'd always keep this. So if she ever changed her mind and wanted it back, I totally would give it back to her because it's her dad's. Look at these amazing backs. Nice, like orangey colour, peachy tone. It's so cool. You can sort of see here the difference where he's used the majors and like the minors are basically untouched. You can sort of see where they've been used because the majors start at the bottom here. So the difference on the side, you can tell that that's all he really used. I just think that's so fun. So let's show you from the beginning. I've never been into Marseille that much because I prefer illustrated minors. I think it's really nice to have something like this from a friend, from their parents. I just think it's so cool to have this really old deck, and it's in really good condition. It's so fun. I'm so amazed that he let me have it. I'm just so I would give it back if they want it back. But I'll forever treasure this because it's amazing. And you get onto the minors, the really colourful, illustrated Marseille style going on. I think it's so cool. I'm so grateful that my friend gifted this to me. It really means a lot. So awesome. She's only been I've only known her for a year as well. Like we haven't been friends for that long. I've made friends with her at work. So yeah, it's really like cemented our friendship. I think because she like trusts me to have something that I think is quite important. That like to have something of your father's from when he was a teenager. That's a big thing to give away. And I'll forever treasure this. I think this is amazing. And I'll always give it back to her if she ever changes her mind. This is such a cool deck. I'm so happy I have this. I'm not really sure what it's called, just 'cause it says tarot cards. It's made in Switzerland. So it comes with a really awesome gold box. I have no idea what the actual official name of this is. It's so cool. I love this so much. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Manuscript of Initiations Tarot. Box looks like. But this is a really cool deck as well. With a guidebook, meanings and everything. I don't know much about this deck really. It's got like really vintage feel to it. It's got that vintage gold on the edge in there. And then the backs look like this. I don't even remember where I got this from. I haven't really used it. But I do like strange imagery here, up here and everything. But like really old school vibe going on. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Serpent and Peacock tarot. I just think it's really charming. Little hedgehog down there, so cute. The images are quite small with big borders and stuff, but I think it's really nice. Little deck. All the little strange little animals and everything. I think it's really interesting. Should use this more. Such a cool little deck. Hermit card's cool. It's been stashed away in my drawer, and honestly, I forgot I had it. To be honest with you, it's bad, isn't it? I'm glad I'm doing this collection video. It kind of reminds me of everything I own. So cool. Like, I wish the imagery was bigger though. It's quite small. It's so cute though. Kind of reminds you of like, looking at a textbook and there's writing around the edges of information about the art and everything. And then when you get into the minors, it has the suits at the top, the wands and the cups. It's just a cool vintage feel to it. Definitely to get this one out more, definitely. I absolutely love this. Love to pair this with the Serpent Peacock Tarot, see how it reads together. I do like using two different tarot decks in reading. It's quite cool. There's so many cool little, I like them lions, such a cool picture there. Just so much detail, but it's so small, it's hard to see. I have no idea what the text says, it's very pixelated. Yeah, it's just wacky old drawings. Bird with a human head. Yeah, it's cool. I really like this whimsical little deck. I have no idea how I obtained this though. I really can't remember where I got this from. Such a cool little deck there. And that's the Manuscripts of Initiations Tarot. Another deck in my collection is the Renaissance Tarot deck. Box looks like. A bit tattered. A lot of these are though because they're quite old. Comes with a little white book. This one I think I got in a bundle of other decks. I wasn't intentionally buying this one. I still kept it because I thought it was quite fun. The kind of old vintage look going on. Got brassy coloured gold around the borders. They all got like Renaissance sort of outfits on. Some nudity. I don't know what that was there. Sorry about that. And yeah, it's just an interesting one that I picked up in a bundle of decks. You can find some really cool decks when you're not intentionally looking for them. Once you get them in your hand, you're like, I actually really like this deck. Yeah, I think it's cool artwork. And like there's little people in the borders, quite interesting. Like you would in archways. Just really quite fun actually. Bit hippish, but a lot of older decks are. Yeah, I just think it's quite fun. No edging or anything, that's what the backs look like. And that is the Renaissance Tarot deck. Another deck in my collection is the Adrian Tarot. Really did like the art style of this, what the box looks like. I think this is another pippish sort of deck, but I really like the majors. Comes with a little book, put information in. What backs look like. I was going to do a flip through of this one, but I just never got round to doing it. It's been out for a long, long time, this deck. I just really liked how modern it looks. I don't know, when was it actually published? Does it actually tell us? 1997. And it's got like that digital collage, retro feel going on. All these like, it's got, I don't know, like this white sigil on that as well. And it's got titles on the side. I just kind of liked the way it was done. Like photo manipulation, digital collage. I really liked the vibrancy of the colours and everything. I think it's quite cool. Anything bright and colourful just draws me in. It's quite a fun deck. You can see like the proper old style sort of computer CGI technology is like really old school. And then it's more pippish in the minors and that. But I like that they're quite vibrant in colour. And then there's more photo manipulation for the court card. I think this is quite a cool little deck. Yeah, I thought it was quite interesting. And also has keywords in the minors as well. It says here. Oh, it's not in English, I don't think. Some of them are. This one says sorrow, nostalgia, illusion. So it's readable because it has the keywords on it, even though it's hip deck. But yeah, this is such a cool little deck. And that's the Adrian Tarot. Another deck in my collection is the Tower of the Spirit. This one has a huge guidebook that goes with it. You need a lot of studying with this deck to get the full meanings out of it for the creator's intention, which I haven't read. I never have time to read. It's kind of frustrating, really. So hard to get these cards out so tightly packed in these boxes. Right, show you the cards. There's no edging or anything. That's what the backs look like. Very cool artwork. I was intending on studying with it. I just never got around to it. These cards are long way around. Done here. Oh, it comes with a little white book, but you also get a really big guidebook that goes with it. And you also have this interesting clear sheet that you can put over the top of things. It's got a lot about the Kabbalah and everything in it. I think that's why I haven't used it that much, because there's so much to learn. But you can see where they've drawn it to match up a little bit with each other. I just think it's really interesting. I don't know much about Kabbalah at all, so more I've got to learn about that. I do really like this painted art style. I think it's really beautiful the way it's drawn. So much detail in it, and it's really cool. And I know there's like Hebrew letters in the cards as well. So a lot I need to learn on this one. That's why any deck like this that has a lot of reading to do on them, I don't tend to use them casually. I want to use them as they was fully intended, and then I end up not using them at all, which I need to get out of that habit and just use them, and don't worry if I don't know every little meaning going what they have in their guidebooks, because over time I'll learn them if I actually use the deck. So I don't know why I am the way I am. I'm so frustrated with myself with all these decks I have and how little I've used some of them. I really like this devil card. Very tribal. But yeah, this is a really cool deck. Just need to look at it more often and use it, which I'll probably say a lot in all these collection videos. The only problem when you have a big collection is actually using decks all the time, like rotating them. I do use like quite a lot of the same decks over and over again. But definitely need to use this more because it's stunning. Such cool artwork. And definitely something I need to use if I want to learn more about the Kabbalah and that sort of thing, because I do find that really interesting. That's the Terror of the Spirit. Another deck in my collection, which is more newer than the ones I have been showing you. This is the Gentle Thrills Tarot. Comes in this nice, brightly coloured, vibrant box. It really drew me in, all these bright colours. What the inside looks like as well. Comes with a guidebook too. It's just got one word meanings for each card. The backs look like. These are quite thick cards, very glossy and thick. I do like the backs though, I think they're cool. This deck did disappoint me when I got it. Well, you know when you buy a deck and it doesn't show you what the minor cards look like, and then you get it and you're like, oh, it's not fully illustrated. So I did find that a bit disappointing with this deck. I do like the art style, I think it's cool. Everyone looks so, I don't know, forlorn or grumpy in this deck. Like they all sort of like meh in their different like facial expressions. Everyone looks so apathetic, I guess. That's the word I was looking for. I do really like the coloured borders and how colourful it is, even the minors that even just depict like flowers and things. Still think it's quite fun. Cute, vibrant deck. Yeah, it's just really like the sort of Beetlejuice vibe for the borders. I think that's quite fun as well. You sort of see some elements of RWS in some of the cards, but it's not obvious. Some are a bit more illustrated than others. But yeah, it's a cool little deck. I do like the vibrancy and like all the different borders. I just think that's really fun. So that's the Gentle Thrills Tarot. Another deck in my collection is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. This is another bright, colourful deck as well. It's got sort of an anime sort of style to it. I really like the detailing on the box. I think it is really well made. It's got like a magnetic closure. And it comes in another little boxed sleeve. I think it's quite cool the way it's done. It comes with a hard covered book as well. All the information you want in it. And yeah, I just really liked the sort of anime sort of style of this one and how colourful it was. It's some RWS, pretty much clone really, slightly drawn differently. But look how vibrant that is. The moon card, so cool. All the purples and everything, just really fun to look at. And that's great to read with as well. It's 4 cups there on the beach. So fun. It's really good. Such a cool deck. I do like this one. Like neon colours a little bit. I really like that. I really find like that High Priestess where there's a doorway into her. That's really interesting. Yeah, I think this is really well done. Really like this deck. I'm not really one for anime. I've only got like a couple more anime sort of style sort of decks. And I really do like this one as well. Kind of gives me like Studio Ghibli sort of vibe, the way it's drawn a little bit. Like how the faces are and everything like that. But it is really beautiful. So cool and vibrant. I just love the colours. It's a really good one. I really like this one. So cool. And that's what the backs look like as well. I think the backs are really vibrant and cool as well. Very autumnal sort of look going on here. Yeah, it's cool. I really like it. And that's the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Pulp Tarot. Well, it's quite a cool 50s style deck. Made to look vintage. Which opens up like a fake book. I just think it's really cool packaging. It comes with a little white book as well. This thing always falls out, so anyway. I do like the cool book. You can put it on the shelf if you wanted to. But yeah, always never get the plastic cardboard thing back in properly. And it always falls out. There we go. So this is what the cards look like. Very 50s style. Reminds me of like a 50s movie poster vibe. And you can see all like the vintage overlay of the make it look older and everything. I love the old text as well and how depicted as like films. And I think it's really well done. It's so cool. I really like the vintage 50s style look. I do like used to love the rockabilly look when I was younger, and always wanted to dress like that, but I never did. But I did admire when people did. I thought they looked so cool. So I just do like this vintage vibe, and I think it's really, really cool, and it really depicts the meanings of the cards really well, I think. Yeah, it's just so cool. Like, it just looks like 50s movie posters. It's really cool. Or it looks like a magazine cover or something, or an advert you'd see in a magazine. It's really neat and such a cool vibe. I have a lot of things I like from like the 90s sort of look and the 80s and 70s, not so much 50s. It's kind of the only thing I have that's sort of 50s inspired, which I think is really cool to have. Like, that's so cool. I love that. Like a folded up pamphlet. See the crease marks there. So awesome. Such a cool deck. And that is Pulp Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Gendron Tarot. I think this deck's absolutely stunning. It's a very tattered box. I do really like this deck. I think it's beautiful. Very bright and colourful. There's no edging or anything. That's what the backs look like. Comes with a little white book as well. With information, meanings and stuff. Such a cool looking deck. About photo manipulation with like cool backgrounds. There's a lot of detail. Yeah, I just really like the vibe of this. She used photography with digital artwork sort of style. I think it's really cool though. Really like that like old school sort of digital collage look. Mm. Just really like colours and the borders and everything, and how purple some of them are. I think they're so vibrant. It's like really fun. And then some aren't even photos at all, they're sort of actual imagery, drawings and stuff. Just really like it. Cool deck. Really like this lover's card, they look like trees. Tree people or something. So cool. Yeah, it's a cool little fun deck. I forget how much I really like this one. I don't really pull this out that often. That's the Gendron Tarot. Another deck I want to show you is this one, the Neutral Vibes Tarot. This is RWS but recoloured. There's no edging or anything. That's what the backs look like. I really like them. It's fun. Matches with the box. And if you haven't guessed already, it's neutral colours. And I thought this was a good deck that I use in my journal with because it's quite neutral. When I print photos in black and white, it really shows up the card true to what it looks like pretty much because it's so muted in colour. And I thought this was just a good one to use for that. I don't really have a lot of neutral sort of style decks in my collection. A lot of them are quite colourful and vibrant, so I'd like to have a variety to match up with certain oracles that might have this like neutral vibe about it. But yeah, it's quite the reds are very toned down. I just really liked the way it looked and everything. Just another RWS clone, but different colour palette, really. So I've got like the brightness of the albino weight, and then I have the neutral version and the Neutral Vibes Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Black Cats Tarot. That's what the box looks like. I do love a cat tarot deck. Cats are one of my favourite animals, and I think my number one is an armadillo. I absolutely love armadillos, but I love cats just as much, I think. I have a little white book. There's loads of different languages. Yeah, I just thought it was cute. It's all like black cats doing human things, and I think it's just really funny. I just think it's quite cool and really cute. And black cats are my favourite type of cat as well. Every cat I've had has been a black cat. From when I was a child, my mum always had black cats. And they're all so cute and adorable. I just think it's funny that all these cats are doing proper human sort of things, not really cat poses. I just thought it was really interesting. Interpretation of the meanings as well, because don't fully follow like the RWS imagery. They take their own take on it a little bit. I just think it's quite cool. It's a fun one. So that's the only time you sort of see them acting like cats, really, when they're jumping up the tower. Other times they're like humans. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's cool. Cute cat deck. Very unusual looking cats anyway, aren't they? They're so cute. Yeah, that's the Black Cats Tarot. Got to show you what the backs look like on these. So the cats in the trees. Very cute. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. This is another cute little deck. Nice pastel colours and all unicorns. That's what the box looks like. Very, very cute. Not a unicorn fan particularly. Like, I think they're cute, but it's just not my aesthetic, I suppose. But I do like pastel colours, so that's what drew me into this one. And it has quite a good little guidebook that goes with it. That's what the backs look like. Very fun. And quite a thick cardstock as well. Nice matte cards. Very thick. And I just think they're so cute. There's just RWS redrawn with unicorns. And they're so adorably cute. And I just love all the pastel colours, and it's just a fun, cute deck to have. And I do like having cute decks in my collection. Normally it's cats that sort of hit that category for me, but I'm really drawn to this unicorn one. I don't know why. Just just really, really cute. I like the way it's drawn, and see all the pen marks where they've coloured it in and everything like that. So I kind of like that it's not digital. You can sort of see where they've actually coloured it in. I really like that look. And yeah, it's just pretty much RWS. It's so cute. It's unicorns. I just see that, the little hoof. I love it. So cute. I like having different sort of cards and variety of decks. So like, if I have someone come round that's proper into unicorns or likes cutesy stuff, I reckon they'll really like this one. Because a lot of my friends want me to read for them, but I'm a bit don't really like doing it because I don't think I'm good enough and I'll get embarrassed. So, but the option's there. If they really want a reading and they love unicorns, I'll probably grab this out and do a reading for them if they really, really hope I want one that badly. I'll give it a go. But I'd rather not, if you know what I mean. I tend to just read for myself. But that's the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Another deck I'd like to show you is this one, the Diamond Tarot. This is another RWS clone with a just been edited slightly. I really do like this version. I find it really enticing to look at. Like, it really draws me in. Backs are really trippy. I just really think they're so cool. And backs are amazing. Is that no edging or anything like that? But what's cool about this is you get the original tarot image and then these really like prism borders, like you're looking for a diamond. I just think it's really cool. You get loads of like all the trippy colours around, like you're looking for a kaleidoscope kind of vibe. I really, really like the look of this deck. I think it's really cool how it's done. It's so awesome. You still get the RWS image, but it's just the borders really do it for me. A lot of people hate large borders on decks, but this one really works for me. Sort of brings out the colour of the actual deck itself and uses it within the borders of that image. So you can see all the stars and that in the sides. I just really like this one. It really is really nice. Such a cool deck. Really enjoy this RWS sort of clone. Very trippy sort of look going on. Yeah, it's just so cool. Yeah, you like the rainbows and sides there. Really neat. Great deck. I'm glad I got this one. Not one I pull out a lot, but I do really like the colours of it. The Hermit card's really, really cool. I like the borders. Yeah, this is a fun deck. Really colourful and bright. A bit trippy in the colours and everything. I just think it's quite fun. And that's the Diamond Tarot. Another deck in my collection is the Mayan Tarot. Bought this mainly for the style of art of this deck. because I really sort of like Mayan or Aztec sort of stone looking artwork, and I think it's quite cool looking. That's what the backs look like. They're cool. Yeah, I just mainly got this for the style of art it was portraying. It comes with a white book as well. It's a bit pippish in style, but I just really like this style of artwork. I think it's really fascinating. You see it a lot on historical buildings and things. I just really like it. I think it's quite cool. And mainly the reason I bought it, really. It's quite bright and vibrant too. Not the easiest to read with because it's its own sort of thing and it's pippish in style. But I just mainly bought it because I appreciate the artwork and what it looks like. So that's just the collector in me, just buying things for art's sake, I guess. Which is not a bad thing. Like, people collect art all the time, so that's what I do with tarot decks. So I just think it's really beautiful. I do love looking at decks like this. I find them inspiring to maybe create something my own art by being inspired by other art styles. And I just think it's a really pretty deck. I just like this Mayan art. That's the Mayan tarot. Another deck in my collection is Tarot of Metamorphosis. This is the same creator that did the Surrealist Tarot, and I really enjoy his art style. That's why I have this deck as well. One of the main reasons why I bought it. Comes with a little white book as well. But yeah, I like his surrealist look that he does. That's what the backs look like. But yeah, this artwork's so detailed. It's so cool. You can sort of see the surrealist elements in this one as well. Very out there and trippy. It's like Alice in Wonderland a little bit, isn't it? I just really like the stories you can see in the cards. There's so much here to look on. Look how amazing that is. Tree shaped as a humanoid person. The branches going through like a wooden heart. So well done. I really like this deck. It's so strange as well, isn't it? Like distorted figures and how things are drawn. It's just so good, his artwork. I absolutely love it. Definitely surrealism. Sort of dream-like state going on. Definitely in like a dream world. It's just so cool. Kind of a bit like old school comic sort of vibe as well. But yeah, it's fascinating. I love his art style. So cool. This one's probably easier to read than the Surrealist Tarot. I love it so much. So cool. I'd love a backup of this deck. It's such an awesome deck. Great Hierophant card. Such a cool deck. So that's the Tarot of Metamorphosis. Another deck I have is the Crow's Magic Tarot. This is such a cool deck. It's proper 90s vibes going on. I absolutely adore this one. Lots of a little white book. I think there's an actual bigger book that goes with this, but I don't have it, and I would love to get it. But yeah, there's basic meanings in this book. I absolutely adore the vibrancy of it and the really old style like graphics of computer art back in the day. It just takes me back. And it has keywords as well, which is helpful. It's a bit pippish. There's a lot of animals in this, but I just really like the animals and how it's depicted, and dark, moody backgrounds, and I just think it's really fun. Such a cool one to have. I love this one. I think it's quite sought after now. And I apologise for showing you so many out of print decks in this video, but a lot of these I've had a long time, and I'm in like the bottom drawer of cards I don't use that often, so they're going to be the older decks that I have. It's such a cool, vibrant, proper like 90s themed deck. So fun. I love this deck so much. Just so cool. That's the Crow's Magic Tarot. And that's what the backs look like. I've got to show you. Another deck I have by the same creator as the Crow Tarot. I'm pretty sure it is, because this is created by Londa Marks, and this is the Londa Tarot. She also did the other deck I showed you in another video. The what was it called? The Fantastical Tarot. That was it. Pretty sure they were made by the same person. So this is the Londa Tarot. That's what the box looks like. I love their art style. It's so neat. I open this without breaking it. Another dark, sort of moody background on the deck. A bit damaged as cards. A bit of a shame. It's only the title card though, so I did get this second hand. And it came with like an extra card as well. Who are you really? That's what the backs look like. That's the front. I do like the way this creator draws their characters. The elongated, angular faces. Just looks so fun. And so cool art style. I love like the details in a lot of these. Very interesting. Got quite big borders, but it's alright. Don't mind. I love like the shoulder pads and everything. So cool. My priestess card's really nice. I love the big hair too. Very 80s sort of look to these people. Very otherworldly looking, like alien. Definitely got a distinct style in their artwork. I really, really like this style. And this cute little deck, I really like this. I think I've got most of the decks they've created. I only know of the three. I don't know if they've made any others. But I really like this one as well. So that's the Ronda Tarot. Another deck in my collection is this one, the Dark Grimoire Tarot. This is inspired by the Necronomicon Tarot. So this was based on H.P. Lovecraft's work. This is like the older version of the new one I have. I also have a new deck called the Necronomicon Tarot. I really struggled to say that. But this is like the one that came before it. And this is what the back looks like. And I'm not completely familiar with H.P. Lovecraft's work, but I really like the images in this deck. And it's quite dark in theme. I think if you're a fan of his work, this will mean more to you than me, where I haven't really read his stuff that much. But I like the dark, moody lighting and how it's drawn and everything. I just really find it interesting. I really should read his work because I've had 2 decks based on his stuff and I have no idea what it's about. But I just really like the artwork and how like horror related it is, quite spooky. I do like quite unnerving some of these cards, and I think it's great like to do shadow work with because it's quite haunting, some of the images in this deck. Especially the Hangman card, if I've ever come across it, it's quite like, gruesome. Someone hanging from a noose, it's quite horrid really, but kind of gives you that emotional, I suppose it's what trying to give you that emotional response, isn't it? My dark and eerie decks meant to make you feel negatively like that way. It's meant to be eerie, it's meant to be making you feel certain emotions, and that's what I like about this deck, is that it does that. Really gives you the chills sometimes when I read with this. It's kind of quite spooky. I just find it really interesting how certain art style can make you feel that way, and I just really like reading with this one. I think it's quite a good one. That's the Dark Grimoire Tarot. And the last deck I want to show you is this one, the Cat Folk Tarot. So this is deck 175 so far in my videos, and I really love this one. It's so cute. It's made by the same people who've done the Serpent Peacock Tarot, and it's like a folk art style with cats, which is perfect. I love folk art and I love cats. And it comes in a nice big box, and it comes with a really nicely written guide. But I really like the way they write the meanings, and there's keywords and everything, and full pictures. So it's a great little guide that goes with it. This is a great deck. I think the artwork's so cute. I love cats so much. As you probably can tell already from my collection, there's a lot of cat decks. And I like the gold on here. It really makes it pop as well. And then the backs are really cute. And it's nice linen card, so it's so nice to shuffle. It's really good shuffler. And I really like the backs. And it's got gold edging as well. So nice. And what I like about this deck is the minors have white borders and the majors have black borders. And I find that really interesting when you do a reading, because you can read tell which card is which. So, and I do take notice of minor and major cards, obviously, because minor's more going to be more everyday sort of thing, and major cards are more have a bigger impact on the reading, or things you should focus on more, that's going to affect you more. So I like having that shown obviously in like a spread or something. You can see how many majors are in the spread quite easily and how many minors. And I really like that about this deck. And the artwork is so cute. I love the cat so much. It's like acrylic sort of art, painting style. Really pretty. So cute. 501's is a cat and dog fighting. I think that's so funny. But yeah, so cute, and I love it for that. I love how the cats like look the way they do. It's really like sort of vintage sort of cat look vibe going on. And yeah, it's just so cute, and I love it. I've read this one quite a lot. I do like this one. Great little cat deck. So cute. And recently, I only got it this year as well. Yeah, that's the 175 deck I've shown you. So that's amazing. That's the Cat Folk Tarot. And that's 175 decks. My collection so far on video 7. So that's how we're looking in the third drawer now. Still got a few to show you, and then I've got more on the bookshelf. So plenty more collection videos to come, and then eventually I'll get around to the Oracle too. These videos take quite long to make, about over an hour or so. So hopefully I'll get around to Oracle soon. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. And I appreciate everyone liking and subscribing and commenting on all my videos. I do really appreciate having people comment, and I like to reply and everything. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in video 8 if you're still interested in watching what collection I have. And also, really sorry that a lot of these decks are out of print. And probably, if you're getting FOMO, I really do apologise. But these are like decks I've had such a long time. That's why they're in the bottom drawer in the first place. So yeah, really, really sorry about that. But you wanted to see my collection, so they're going to be some out of print ones, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry, because like I do like the older decks quite a bit. So yeah. Well, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.